Have you ever wondered to yourself, how can I find profitable wholesale accounts? Well, if you have, then this video is for you. I'm going to break down 4 ways that you can find profitable wholesale accounts to buy inventory items to sell on Amazon. So let's jump right to it. The first way is to go to trade shows. Now, there's trade shows in almost every single town about almost every single type of topic or niche. I mean, there's trade shows that are specifically just about toys, just about bridal things, just about baby things, just about home and kitchen things. And then there's bigger trade shows that are all about home items, or they're all about toys and games, and they've got a whole lot of different options. In fact, the biggest kind of trade show that's out there is called ASD, and it's in Las Vegas. They put it together twice a year, around March and around August of each year, and it's a trade show that's so big that you probably can't even get to every single booth. But you can go to trade shows and look up in your area. You can maybe look up your zip code or your town and the word trade show on Google and try to find trade shows that are in your area. If there's not one in your area, maybe there's one in a town close by. But you can go to these trade shows. A lot of them are free, and you can just walk around, look at the items yourself, get ideas for items that you can sell on Amazon, and develop relationships with the trade show people who are putting the booths together. Now, there's 2 different types of people who sell items at trade shows. There's manufacturers and there's distributors. Now, a manufacturer, they're the people that actually manufacture the item that you purchase. You probably have to go deeper on those items, make higher purchases for manufacturers, but you probably get the best deals from manufacturers. Now there's distributors, and distributors are the ones who buy the items from the manufacturer and then distribute them to buyers at smaller prices and smaller quantities. But you're not going to be able to get as good of a deal with those. So just be sure that you understand if you're going to be buying at a trade show, if you're buying from a manufacturer or a distributor. Now, they both have their pros and cons, but they're both opportunities to be able to buy stuff to sell on Amazon. So that's number 1. Number 2 is trade show websites. Now, you can actually sign up to go to a trade show that you're not even planning on going to, and you can get access to the vendor list of the trade show. And so you can go to the website, register for it, and you can find a link on there that gives you all the companies and their contact information, sometimes even the exact vendor's name and their contact information. And you can start sending emails to try to develop a relationship and say things like, hey, I noticed that you're going to be at this trade show. I'm interested in your product. Do you mind sending me a list of items and possibly how to set up a wholesale account? Things like that. You can go to their website and ask them directly for access to what they're selling. They might have some things that they want from you, like your resale certificate or anything like that. But it's a really good way to get access to profitable wholesale accounts without actually having to go to a trade show. And someone who actually wrote a book about this, if you go to fulltimefba.com/trade show, there's a whole book called Trade Show No Show that will walk you through exactly how to do that without actually going to the actual trade shows. So that's another option to find a profitable wholesale source. Number 3 is product box. I mean, if you look on the box, the actual box of a particular product, you can get access to the company's name, address, and then you can look that up online. So say, I've got this box right here of this this camera, and so I'm looking on the box, and it says, oh, it's distributed by this company, and this is their website, this is their mailing address. I mean, so you can actually just look it up online and be like, hey, there's some pretty cool stuff out there that I find. I'm going to see if I can become a wholesale distributor, a wholesale seller on Amazon for this item. And so it opens up opportunities. Now, a little simple strategy that you can think of when you're getting started: think of items that are in your town, in your area, that are not in any other town or any other area, or maybe just is in your town or area, but people in other towns, they don't have access to that. So maybe you're thinking that you're at a grocery store and you're like, oh, hey, there's this organic sriracha ranch dressing. That sounds pretty cool. Maybe it's not available in other areas, and so I contact the company. I can get a wholesale account from them, and I can start selling them because it's only available in my area. and someone who's in another state might not be able to gain access to that. So I know there's some stores in your area that they don't have stores in other places of the United States, other places of the world, and that gives you opportunity. But you can just look on the box and get the address yourself of what it is that you want to sell. All right, final way to find profitable wholesale accounts is Amazon.com. I mean, seriously, you can actually go to Amazon, look up the best sellers, and find out who is the manufacturer, who created that item, and then try to create a relationship with them. In fact, if you go to fulltimefba.com/bestsellers, that will forward you to the Amazon bestseller page. You can pick out of any of the main categories and kind of drill down to, you can look at the top kitchen items or the top toy items or the top baby items or whatever you're interested in, and you can get that information right there on Amazon. Now, when you're looking on the Amazon product page, it's got the title. Well, right underneath it, it has usually the name of the manufacturer. So you can just take that name, go to Google, search up their contact information, their website, and send them an email, again, just stating, hey, I love your products. I'd love to be able to sell them. What do I need to do to set up a wholesale account? Simple as that. And, some people will reply saying, well, here's what we need. Some people are saying, hey, we're not accepting new wholesale accounts right now. And you just kind of go from there. But you already know it's a top seller on Amazon. Now, I do recommend if you do try to search on Amazon for an item to resell, to get a wholesale account with, don't try to compete with Amazon. If you see that Amazon is actually selling that same item, I wouldn't waste my time trying to create a wholesale account with that manufacturer, because Amazon's getting much better. They're buying at much higher quantities. They're probably getting a much better discount, and so you don't want to compete with that. But do look for the best sellers that Amazon is not in on. You can check Camel, or Keepa to see if Amazon's been in stock in the past, in case they might just be out of stock right now. So it's something to look into. So check out the trade shows. Check out the trade show websites. Get information from the actual product box of the wholesale company, and look at Amazon bestsellers. Those are 4 different ways that you can find profitable wholesale accounts. It gets the door open, gets the conversation started, and gets you closer to actually creating those wholesale accounts so you can have those items on Amazon, start making that money, and being able to make really good profits. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, you can give us a thumbs up below. You can leave a comment below. You can also see more of the links that we talked about by clicking show more in the description below. And as always, come hang out with us at the blog fulltimefba.com. If you subscribe to the blog, you get a couple free PDF downloads that will help your Amazon business tremendously. So get those for free, fulltimefba.com. Okay, I got to get going. Love you guys. Have a great day, and God bless.